Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I hope we're all doing well. It's Saturday morning for most of you. It is Friday evening for me, but it's all good. We out here. We're just going to get right to it as well. Nothing to it but to do it. We're very broke, so we got to make some monies. Lots of monies. So that'll be the plan. We will just immediately fire up. I think I'm like getting close to 70 hours of Darkseekers now, so should be seeing a telescope piece at some point. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's just not how it works anymore. Maybe it just gives cheese wheels now. Who knows? Who friggin' knows? But we're gonna cruise. I guess I should turn on my Agris as well. Ooh, a tide right off the bat. W. W. Got a little bit of Olin's paint. I did actually open the paint boxes off stream. The like RNG like 1 through 10 paint boxes, and I got 7, which is pretty awesome. So I'm kind of opening them one by one and claiming Olin's as we go. Hoping to get an Olin's piece. We shall see. We shall see. Jesus, yeah, I was pretty lucky. 7 is pretty lucky. But yeah, I'll just keep opening them one by one, just in case. Probably won't get the Olin's piece, but you never know. It could happen. But we're about 40 bill away from my goal of 155 bill, so we're closing in. We'll be there soon, TM. Soon, TM. Definitely still achievable by the end of the month, even though I missed guild bosses and hard mode bosses and stuff today. Which is unfortunate, but what are you going to do? We'll just have to grind up the difference, I guess. It probably was going to be like 15 bill. Maybe 20 bill. But I missed him, so here we are. Hello, Destruct. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Incoming Olin's piece, perhaps. I guess in a perfect world, I would get the Olin's piece from paint and I'd claim Paddock's paint, and I would get that as well. But we shall see. Mm-hmm. Tide over. Rip. There's just be a permanent tide. DSR, but it's only tides. That'd be sick. That'd be crazy money, too. What's a mini tide? Maneuver appeared. Regular Nuver. Regular Nuver. We're up to 115 bill, which is pretty good. The rings have not yet come down in price, but you know, maybe they never will. I don't know. Maybe they're just permanently up in price again. Who knows? But I guess there'll probably be more like payouts tomorrow. So that should crash prices again. So the double prices should have crashed twice within like 4 days, so they should come down a bit. Not that I'll have the money for it by then, but hopefully they don't stay at like 170 where they are now. That would be awful. I guess we just kind of keep going either way. I don't know. We'll get there though. Also, am I gonna burn through 10k paint in an hour? Probably not, right? Done 1200 in 7 minutes. I'll have to keep an eye on it. I'd rather not like run out of paint, but I also don't want to claim all of them at once. Just in case. Pen earring. What the heck? Man, I'm still thinking that like once we get the ring, I'm probably just gonna go to City. Try and push the telescope harder. I'm kind of sick of Dark Seekers, man. I'm ready to move on. But I have put a ton of time in. I think we've been here, what, 3 weeks? And I'm at almost 70 hours, so it's just all I've been doing, man. Just all I've been doing. But I don't want to like nuke my money and go to City early, because then I definitely won't hit the goal of the Debo by the end of the month, so... I guess we'll just finish up, we'll get the ring, we'll tag a warrior, and we'll just live at City of the Dead until we're done. I don't know. Maybe bounce between that and Upper Sakraya if we get a bunch of paint or something. I think I've just done too much grinding over the last couple of weeks, so... I don't remember how long ago we got the first ring, but I don't think it was that long ago. We're already looking at the second one. Like a half ago, maybe 2? I don't even know, man. The days just blend together now, but I might have a recording of it with like a timestamp, I'm not sure. But I mean, 2 weeks to make enough money for a Pendogo is kind of got crazy, right? If it was 2 weeks ago. Because I also spent an additional 30 bill on an alchemy stone. Which I guess was last week at this time. I think it was like last Friday, last Saturday that I spent 30 bill on a alchemy stone. And that left me with 0. I was at 0 last week. And now I have 115. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Mournful Dark Seeker. 7 days ago, you had 9 bill at the end of stream. Okay, so it must have been Friday or Thursday that we bought the alchemy stone. So yeah, 8 days for, well, I guess 7 days for 104 bill or whatever, 106 bill. That's pretty dang good. Can't really argue with that. At this pace, we're looking at like Tuesday order. I'm not sure when the 30th is, but I don't know, something like that. And then we'll be working on armors, which would be kind of nice. Checked, it was on that same stream at the beginning, the order filled. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, Friday. Huh. So, I mean, 115 bill in a week. That's not bad. That's not bad. So, it'll take probably till the middle of next month. Be looking at a Tet armor. Maybe a little longer than that. Probably 3 weeks in would be a safe bet, especially if we end up at City of the Dead, man, because like I'm gonna make no money for a really long time. When I got my second T10, 27 out of 30. Hey, it didn't pity. Hog. We didn't pity, man. And you got it. That's awesome. I think we'll get this ring. That'll give us a couple of hammers. We should get our deck ring as well, considering how unlucky we are so far. After this hour, I also have a cron box we can open and see about a offhand click. Mm-hmm. 6 little picture frames so far. Man, it's so late. I'm so tired as well. I freaking slept through guild bosses. Slept through stream time. Slept through guild bosses. I must have slept like 18 hours. Which is pretty classic. I usually like struggle to sleep for many days and weeks consecutively, and then I just have one big day where I just crash really hard. And I guess today was that day. We could have been realistically at about 130, 140 bill already. But I crashed really, really hard, so. Now I gotta kind of wake up. I got up at probably like 8 p.m. my time, 8:30, something like that. Now I gotta kind of wake up. Get used to being conscious. Get back to the grind. Basically, the hour I grinded before this, I had Agris. And now this hour I have Agris. That's how little I did yesterday. A singular hour. And then I slept. Did Olins? Yeah, I suppose we did a little bit of Olins. Kind of like this time yesterday, give or take. When would I have done... Because after that, I did Darkseekers for 1 hour. And I burned Agris. Unless that was a dream, which is possible. But I think I had it on my tracker when I started this one. And I don't know when that would have been, because I know that like as soon as we did Olins, I went to sleep. So did I like wake up in a stupor at some point? Do an hour of Darkseekers and then go back to bed? I don't know. Sleep grinding? Something like that, man. And Darkseekers and got on and asked about Olins. Yeah, that was when you asked about Olins, I was doing Bloodstorm Nuver. That was like before I had my Agris. So I must have done it after we did Olins. Because the thing on the tracker this morning when I woke up was Darkseekers, not Olins. So I must have done it after that. I guess I can look at Garmoth and see what the time was. Because I did upload it. Also, after this hour, I will have made 200 bill from Darkseekers. Which is crazy. It was 9 hours ago. When was 9 hours ago? What time is it? It's 1 a.m. So I've been like 4 p.m. or something? 3 p.m.? What the heck? I must have just like woke up, did an hour, and went back to bed. I don't know. That's how locked in I am, I guess. I don't know. Weird. I don't remember doing it, I'll tell you that. That would only been a couple hours before guild bosses as well, so. Weird I didn't stay up, I guess. I don't know. Hello, Weave. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well, man. I need some sippies or something. I feel like it's hard to talk. Like I go to say something and nothing comes out, and I have to like... I got like a 300 ms ping on my actual vocal cords starting up. Weird. Sippies indeed. I think I saw you at Darkseekers this morning, by the way. On Balnos 5, right? Okay, sippies. Okay, should be good now, hopefully. A good sleep after the gym. Kind of good start of the day. I freaking slept all day. Like, it's still Friday for me, sort of. But I freaking slept all day, man. Like, I missed stream, I slept so long. I missed guild bosses, I slept so long. I went to bed, it must have been 3 a.m. my time I went to bed. And I woke up at 8 p.m. Or 9 p.m. maybe? It must have been later than that because I didn't even have time to do an hour before stream today. So it must have been like 10:30 or it must have been like 11. I don't even know when I woke up. That's how tired I am. What the heck? Hello, Versity. Good morning. Health's more important, but think all the money we lost by not doing guild bosses and not being conscious on a Friday to grind. I probably could have had 140 bill right now, but I don't. So we got to keep grinding. We're probably looking at like 10 to 15 hours of Darkseekers. Well, I guess more than 10. 15 to 20 maybe. And then I should have the money for the ring. And that'll put us at, I believe, 90 hours of Darkseekers. Hello, Apella. Good morning. And then I guess, we'll just do City of the Dead. Start saving for a chest or helmet. Then make that into a Donna. That'd be sick, actually. Should probably do the chest first. And then helmet. And then 2 more Debos. And then Rosholka. So we're getting there. City of the Sleep. Yeah, I'm just sick of Darkseekers, man. I've put so much freaking time in. So much freaking time. Also, you get way more rolls at City of the Dead for the telescope piece. Because there's 2 mobs per pack at City of the Dead, and the event that happens spawns like way more mobs. And you kill the packs a lot faster, and there's also only 2 mobs per pack at Darkseekers that could drop it. And they take a while, right? So it's just far more common over there. Plus, like, once I get that second Debo, I can very easily meet AP cap for Orzekia. But I don't want to go do that until I'm done with the telescope, so might as well just push harder on the telescope and then go to Orzekia. I think that's the play. I guess we can kind of bounce back and forth a little bit, like I'll tag a warrior probably, and then we could do like an hour of each on stream a day. Something like that. But Bert, I'm grinding everything recently. There's no fun grinding to do as of recent. Yeah, like, I don't really enjoy grinding personally. Just like as a thing to do, grinding isn't like what I enjoy. I just enjoy progression, and I find that like if I don't set goals that are based around progression, I just won't grind. So I really like it's the achieving of goals and setting of goals that keeps me grinding. It's not the activity of grinding itself. Unless there's a class you're interested in learning or whatever. But I'm out of those now. We're pretty boned on classes that I want to learn. Mm-hmm. We'll see what the new class is like at the end of July, early August. That could be fun to learn. Mm-hmm. Hopefully the offhand goes today, though. That's another thing that we actually need. Is a hex offhand. We're on 77 clicks with no success, so it better frickin' happen. It better frickin' happen. Do some life skilling. I tried life skilling as well, and I gotta say, man, it's just like, here's my opinion on life skilling. This is probably a hot take, but like, the good life skills feel so close to grinding that you may as well grind, i.e. hunting and some gathering. Hunting especially, like you spam right click and you spam left click, and you have to like do back attacks and like roll to do back attacks and all that stuff. It's like, it's just, it's so active that you may as well just be grinding. That's kind of what I didn't like about hunting. And then gathering is fairly chill, except if you're doing like scorpion rotations or whatever. Kind of gotta like walk around and kill the things. I don't know. We'll get back into it though. Like one of my long-term goals for the account is actually just super high-level life skills. I think that'd be really cool. But that'll be at a time where buying pen gear is like very reasonable. And I'll just pick up a bunch of like pen stuff and some pre-owned accessories and just juice the life skills. Do you half grind, half life skill? That's probably the way to do it if you don't feel like being super active, especially if you play like a high APM class or even like a medium APM class. But you get to like, you get on like a Guardian and it's like hunting and grinding are identical in APM, so you may as well just grind, man. I don't know. Kind of my mentality on it. The issue is like, if I can be active, I want to make as much progress as I can, and for me that's grinding. And just kind of always will be, basically, until my goals shift. I guess like once we get time gate capped, that'll be more of a, now we have time to focus on other things, like life skilling kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be a long while anyway. We could probably rough math that as well. If we assume 2 trillion per sovereign on average, 6 trillion plus 800 bill for the armors. All 10 armors. 6.8 plus 150 times 4 is another 600. So 7.4 trillion. Roughly 7.4 trillion silver, and I'll be at like the actual time gate cap. Give or take. Lol. So I mean, right about then is when we do when we do some life skill investment. I don't know. Oh man, 7.4 trillion. Rough math just to get to time gate. That's crazy. That's a bit of grinding. That's a little bit of grinding. As soon as you get 10 armors, convert to Adana. Yeah, that's on my list as well. After we get this ring, then I'm going to get 2 armors. And then we're going to go back to Pandebos after that. Because the ring will put me at Orzekia AP cap, and then I may as well just get tankier so it's less scary. And then we'll go back to AP after that, right? Nearly there. Just need 3 Kaboos an hour for 70 hours. You get pretty close. Yeah. Yeah, if you think about it that way, it's not a big deal, right? If we could just make 50 bill in an hour, do that for 200 hours. We're basically there. Ooh, when we go for our offhand, by the way, remind me to do the alchemy stone. Because I think we have enough sharps to do an alchemy stone click. And I'm definitely going to forget about that. I think we just need to combine the things with the sharps I have. And get a click. We should get this offhand, though. Can only be so unlucky, man. I don't know. Taking a sub weapon, I'm going to do 2 clicks in a few minutes. Good luck. Good luck, you got this. I have 1 click unless the cron box goes really well, and then I might have 2. We got 1500 from the Crown box. Hey man, that's better than 100. I'm hoping to not get 100. I think I need 1000 in order to have 2 clicks on the offhand. But I did get 7 paint boxes from the paint box, so that's pretty good. We're currently burning our first one. And when we're boned on that, we have 6,700 left. When we're boned on that, I'll pop another one. Hoping to get the Olin's piece. I know it's a little bit unrealistic, but I'm hoping. That'd be so sick. 100 here again? Rip, man. Got 100 crons and 4 on the paint one. Hey, 4's not bad. I expected 1 on the paint. I honestly, like, that's why I just opened it. Because I was like, ah, we're just going to get 1. It's going to be whatever. But 7 is, like, actually insane. 70,000 extra Olin's paint. I'll take it, man. That'll put me, like, over 200k Olin's paint burned as well. By the end of it, so... It's so freaking good, man. Talon and I, by the way, tested out the, like, summon cheese for the golem spawn, and it wasn't that bad, man. And we just did it at a 2-man instead of a 3-man. It's actually not that bad. It definitely is, like, more rolls on the piece. Even with 2 people. With 3 people, it would be even better. If we just did the summon cheese, it actually is pretty good. It is less money, but it's like more rolls for the piece. We did 2 hours of it. And it wasn't even that bad of money, man. Like, I averaged, instead of the 8,400 trash an hour that we usually get, I got like 5k. And in 2 hours I made 3.5 bills, so it's like close to the normal average. Zolan's hard mechanically? No, there's no mechanics. It's not really mechanics. Like the golem kind of hits hard, so you have to avoid his big red circles. Or just PvE iframe in them, but that's it, man. If you have enough HP and DR, you don't even have to avoid that stuff. You just face tank it. It's not bad at all. It depends on which Olins you do, though. There's like regular Olins, there's Dekia 1 Olins, and Dekia 2 Olins. They're all a little bit different. For example, on regular Olins, you can back attack the arm. So there's a strategy about where you stand when he does the attack to place the arm in the correct position. But on the other ones, you can't back attack the arm, so it doesn't matter. Just over AP DP for Dekia 2. Well, if you're on NA, man, hit me up. We got a handful of people that have been doing D2 Olins lately. Should be able to find a party. I think there's, well, 5 of us or 6 of us. Something like that, so. We usually try to do an hour when I'm live, if we get enough people around, so. If I'm live, hit me up, man. We'll see if we can get a group together. Happy to do Olins until I get the ring piece, so. I've decided I can't quite get enough AP to do Paddocks on a seasonal as well. It needs 856 is the cap, but I think I can get to like 740 or something, so we're just too far away. Just too friggin' far away. XP my second hour, so RNG carried. That's crazy, man. On my like OG main account, I spent like almost 200 hours there, but that was back when it was a two-man spot with nothing. Like I got the Upper Sakraya piece in like 60 something hours, and then 200 something hours in paddocks and nothing, man. That was a very long time ago, though. Crypt in 5 hours. On this account, I got the crypt piece in like 15 minutes, which is pretty good. It is the only piece I have, though, for the merch ring. And I've been dabbling in Upper Sakraya lately. I think we have like maybe 12 hours up there. And I probably also have like 10 hours at Olin's now, so we just do a little dabble here and there. A couple hours of Ash Forest and so on. It's none of the three, but the only one I doubt I'll get is Olin's because of group content. It's also just the hardest one. Even if it wasn't like a group place, it's the one that takes the longest, so it's kind of like the Elton piece, you know what I mean? Until you have it, the other ones don't really matter. But that's why I spend all of my paint on Olin's. Is A, it's hard to get groups sometimes, and B, it's also the hardest one, so as many rolls as I can get on it is what I'll do. All my paint goes Olin's. Probably a good strategy. I've seen some Olin's pieces from paint before, so I've seen it happen. Show my 100 crowns from the box, frick. We'll get ours going in about 18 minutes, and then I need to be reminded to do an alchemy stone tap. I'm not used to alchemy stones being tappable, so we gotta remember. Got my Pride to Duo Adana piece with the 5 free you get from trading in Devos. Frick, man. Frick. I haven't even done the quest line yet, but I've been saving all the Pride Devos I get. So I have these 4 Pride Devos right here that I've just gotten from random things, and I need one more. Then I can turn those in. Not my day today? Yeah, man, I failed the last 77 clicks in a row. It's been terrible. We failed 21 clicks on a deck ring. I pitied my Sep main hand. And I'm now 5 fails on a Hex offhand. It's been, like, it's awful, man. I just failed so many freaking things in a row. We also failed a pen double click in there. And, yeah, I can't even remember the last thing I succeeded. I guess that means the last thing I succeeded would have been my necklace, my deck necklace. Which was like before I even had the compass. Which is crazy. Because that was like 2 months ago. I haven't succeeded in an enhancement in 2 months. Does that sound right? I think that sounds right. Like, I did get the Sep main hand, but it was through pity, so it doesn't, like, count as a success. I think that's where we're at, man. That's crazy. 2 months, no successes. That's crazy. Sounds like video progression. Yeah, but I'm not that late game yet, so we shouldn't be looking at months with no successes. Basically, like, I'm 77 fails on something that's like a 1 in 18. So we're, you know, like 6 times the average or something crazy like that. Buying pen devils cuts down the enhancing, though? Yeah, thankfully. Thankfully. We should get our offhand today, though. With how much we've failed, we should get our offhand to Hex, and that's one of the few things I need for Rashalka. Rashalka is 3 more Debos and 2 Tet Armors, and then I'll be at Rashalka, assuming we have the offhand, of course. Which is now just under 800 billion silver I need, I think. But I will be able to sell back my Tri-Armors when I buy Tets, so I guess that'll be about 100 bill off. So she'll only need like 680 bill or something, technically. Not gonna do us straight to Tet. I have tries because I've been doing Jordine and I needed tries to do Jordine, so I'll be going from try to Tet and then just selling the try back. I'm not gonna enhance them except for the free Fugar one. I'll have to enhance that one. But those are my boots, so they'll be probably last or second to last. So we have some time. 1 Tet and 3 duos. Just need 1 more Tet for Jordine. Are you pretty close to that? Pretty close to that other Tet? Because I've done Jordine for 6 weeks already. Which is crazy to think about. 6 weeks I've been doing Jordine and we're still like so incredibly far from Rashalka. It's like laughable. Empty picture frame. That could have been an Olin's piece right there. Drop 50, 75 bill on light skilling gear to diversify, though. That's really fun. I started this account doing some life skills, but I fell off of that really fast, man. Just too locked in on grinding. I think I'm about 10 weeks on Jordine. How's Rashalka requirements looking? I'm not sure what your gear is exactly, but I think we're fairly similar. If I remember correctly. I think we have like almost identical AP, right? 366, 434. Okay, so you're like way more juiced than me. Gotcha. Gotcha. You have a fair bit more DP than me and also more AP than me. But as soon as I get this ring, I'll have more AP than you. Barely. Which is pretty interesting. Send Garth link on Twitch. Cool, sounds good. I'm interested. Because I do only have 420 DP. So you have 14 more than me. I guess I'm actually 419, technically, without the buffs. Ooh, in essence. Yeah, 365, 433. You're freaking juiced, man. You have some Tri-Adana boots. That's nice. I guess my weapons are a little bit ahead, but you have, like, you're enhancing your Karazads, so they're actually, like, technically outpacing me because of that. That's where it's happening, is your Charizards. And I still have Distos, so it's pretty interesting. Trying a lot more than me, so you just pass me sooner? Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna end up at City of the Dead soon, and I don't know for how long, so that's gonna absolutely nuke my progression. All for a telescope. But then we're at Orzekia and we're off to the races. Good luck on your offhand, bud. Oh, I got some DSR paint. Wow. It's a miracle. Failed 3 times, 13 out of 35 now? Frick. Frick. When's our next box? The goal? 367? Oh, 365 displayed AP. So that should be... If that counts with the... With the server buff thing, then if I get my offhand, we should get a hammer. Which would then... It does not. I guess we'll have to see. I'll just have to get the offhand so we can see. I don't think it would... Well, I don't know, right? Because it's just displayed AP. I don't know if they thought that far ahead. Because it is displayed AP. But either way, once we get a ring, I think I'll have 2 deck clicks locked in. And that should go to... I guess we'll see. Okay, so we use like 5k Olin's paint an hour here, something like that. So we got 14 hours of grinding on our current paint. Pretty good. Doing Olin's today. If we can get a third, then I'm down to do Olin's. I don't know if you want to try the cheese mechanic or if you just want to do regular. But I do want to do this click and my alchemy stone quick before we go. 117. Meow. He's fine with you? Okay, sounds good. I'm not sure if Talon or maybe Nutterbutter want to try some Olins. Do some D2 Olins in maybe 10 minutes. Not able? Okay, sounds good. Tim is into Dark Seekers right now? Frick. Well, let's see, what time is this? 2 a.m. I'm available for 3 more hours, so I don't know if you'd be down in like an hour there, Destruct, but maybe that'll work for you guys in like an hour. That way you can finish your DSR hour and be here the whole time. Okay, sounds good. Number of residents. Do you have a D2 lantern, by the way, Destruct? You do? Okay. Sounds good. Well, maybe what we can do is I'll do my clicks and stuff. And then if you want, we can do the 2-man cheese method and then fill whenever Nutterbutter's available. Maybe do a couple hours. It's up to you. I don't mind like doing Olins the rest of the stream if that's what we can do, but it's up to you guys. You can pass them down, never use a lantern, so it'll be interesting. It's pretty easy, man. We'll walk you through it. We'll walk you through it. But as far as like a number of rolls per hour, it's definitely better to do the cheese. Do I need a lantern tier 2? You don't actually need one. Only 2 people need one. And I have one and Destruct has one, so we can make it work. If we were to do the non-cheese method, you wouldn't need one either because only one person uses the lantern. And they're kind of expensive to make, so what I usually do is I just pay for the lantern and the Gamma Harmonies. if people are willing to join. So that's usually what I do, but I wouldn't worry about a lantern. Other people, like if you get in a static, they'll probably have you rotate the costs. But I don't mind covering them. But we have this freaking last minute tide, of course, and then we'll do our offhand clicks, we'll do our alchemy stone click, and then I'll head over to Olin's. Take a shit, I'll be listening. Okay, sounds good. I set an alarm as well. So I have work this morning. Should be prepared to just leave. No. Okay, we got an alarm set. And we're good. Dark energy is pulsating. Dun dun dun. Can I have a telescope piece, please? And not a third cheese wheel, if you don't mind. I'm ready for it, game. I'm ready to get out of here. So if you could just hit me with the cheese, not the cheese wheel. No audio, just here to say 6 spoon. I got you. You can't hear me, but I have read. Okay, there's our hour. We'll go claim our dailies. We didn't get an Olin's piece. We didn't get a telescope piece. Never lucky. And it will be time to get our offhand real quick. Make a little bit of money. I think we're doing okay on money. Let's see, sell items, 1.6 bill. Up to 16.8. Or 116.8. So decent, decent. Some Kafirs in there. Okay, let's open this box. And hope that this box has lots of Kafirs in it. Or crons, I mean. We need 5k crons here, please. 1,000. Well, it could have been worse. We do have 2,900. I think I could get 2 clicks out of that. Did 36,177 trash in an hour too. I did 35,309 on Nova, which is honestly pretty good for a Nova. And I didn't have Agris the whole time. I only had 20k Agris. You probably only had 20k Agris too, though, right? Just enough gear. Yeah, you should be good, man. They have 1490 AP, Camasilv AP. So with a Kama draft and all that stuff, you should be totally good. And then you'll just want to dodge the big red circle, just like PVI frame or whatever it is that you're doing during that. And I'm happy to call those out if you need initially. Are you a Wusa? That's crazy. A Wusa? Do you not need crit rate on a Wusa? That's kind of interesting. I've not looked into it, so I don't know. Okay, let's get our offhand really quick, because that would be sick. We have currently failed 77 consecutive clicks in a row. So we're due. We're due. Sakusa sucks right now. That's what I hear. I don't know. Okay, this will be our 78th click. Give me the offhand, please. Okay, this would be the 79th click. What is wrong with this game? I feel like the game is bugged. The game has to be bugged, right? 79 clicks? 79 consecutive fails. The game has to be bugged. It has to be bugged. Don't think I need sign language to know that you're saying it's broken. It's broken, man. Actually been the worst for me so far. Just like since I hard rolled to Nova, the game is like you're no longer going to succeed anything. Things are going super well. Like I got 2 seps, or I got my Hex Awakening in 5 clicks and my Sep in 7 clicks. And since I rolled to Nova, the game is like, yeah, you're not getting anything anymore. You're done. I have not succeeded in enhancements since we went to Nova, basically. You got good taps, and there has to be balance in RNG. I have more than paid back the RNG that I had. I one-tapped a deck necklace and have since failed 79 consecutive clicks in a row. I have more than paid back that RNG, and it's not close. It's been fun, but I don't think I can keep watching with no audio. Have fun grinding. Fair enough. Bye-bye. Well, freak. I guess what I'll do is... That's not even close to paying back. That's literally way over paying back. I failed 21 clicks on my other deck. Okay, so just in that I've paid it back. We pitied our main hand, 50. Paid that back. Can't get an offhand to save my life. I have failed 79 consecutive clicks in a row. I also blew up a Tet Disto. I have paid it back, man. More than. Many, many times over. We're 6 times unlucky right now. 6 times unlucky. Alxone? Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I knew I would. I knew I'd forget. Watch this be the thing that goes just to annoy me. We need 400 sharps. And then I need an amount of aether something or other stone something somethings. How do you make these? Simple alchemy or whatever? Simple alchemy. I think I need 20 of these to make a click. However this works. Brimming Essence of Aether. Well, this is going to take a while. Let me take this opportunity to go get another drink. And then we'll make this quick, and then we'll head over to Olin's probably. And hopefully get the merchant ring piece. So give me just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. Near perfect timing, probably. Yeah, get those back in there. Take off the old Alk Stone. That's not how you enhance those, is it? Alk Stone Polishing Growth, one of those. Growth. Will we get the Splendid and get 3 AP and 1% attack speed or 2% attack speed? 1.25% chance. I have failed so many freaking things in a row that I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this goes. And it failed. Okay. Surprise, surprise. We just don't succeed here, I guess, on anything. I legitimately think that I have not succeeded in enhancements since I rolled to Nova. I think that's the math. I think that's the math. Which is awful. And perhaps a sign that maybe Nova ain't it. Maybe the game knows something I don't. Maybe they're telling me to roll off a Nova. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't even know what else I would play, though. Nothing. I can't even find a tag class. But, you know, eventually I'll get another 400 sharps. We'll be able to click again. We'll see. Need devil rings. Market is empty. You just got to grind for a box, man. Just grind for a box real quick. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, hello, Destruct. More invest. I missed one. Oh, I was going so fast I missed like 3. Level 10 node, huge, huge. This pen fails, then I grind for buying. Didn't you say that like last time? Property event? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How much money do we have? 117 bill. Okay, get some sippies. Some C4 sippies. Okay, you got a tat ring. Okay, okay. Easy pen right here. You got this, Talon. Gel, gel. Gel, gel. Need a ring to go for it? I don't have one, unfortunately. I only have a pry. Do you have node investment, Destruct? And is it greater than 10? It's 10. Okay, mine is also 10. So we'll just leave it as is. You say you've never used any lantern before? Or you've never used a Deca 2 lantern? Right, good luck. Good luck, Talon. Jill, Jill. Never did any. Okay. We'll wait for Talon to succeed his ring really quick. Maybe. F, rip. Time to buy. Time to buy. Okay, so when you use it, Destruct, somewhere on your screen, there will be a little pop-up where the lantern is active. You might have seen this on my screen before. And it'll be like a little hourglass looking thing with basically like a timer on it. And that's how long you have on your charge. In the upper right hand corner of that pop-up, there's an X which will cancel your lantern summon. So the strategy here is I will summon, we'll go until the big golem, we'll kill that first big golem, then I'll cancel and you can summon right away. And then we'll just repeat that process back and forth. And that will mean that we kill more golems and get more rolls. Even though it's only 1 roll per golem instead of 2 rolls per golem, you get to them so quickly that you'll just repeat itself, repeat itself, repeat itself. And it actually ends up more rolls per hour than even like doing regular ones. I mean, Adolfo PR, see y'all soon. Gonna lurk for +1. Hey, fair enough. We'll catch you later, man. Have a good day. I will get the Harmony set up. And I'll run first Lantern. And yeah, whenever you're available, Nutter Butter, then let us know and we'll fill you. Okay. Make sure you have your knockdown crystals in. Do some of this. Level 2, this on, and summon Lantern. Alright, so here's my little pop-up, and there's a little X in the upper right. We're just going to run till the first golem. I'm the X, and then you could start yours, and we'll just go back and forth. No Guild Bosses F? Yeah, I freaking slept through them all, man. I slept through stream time, I slept through Guild Bosses. Terrible. Also, it's nighttime still for a couple minutes here. So careful. Careful. Okay, and then we just sort of focus the big golem. See how he pops up inside of a minute? This will obviously go a little bit faster with a third person as well, because you'll just have more damage, right? Okay, he's dead. I unsummon, and now you can summon. That's pretty much it. Doing Decuolans? Yeah, we're doing the cheese method because our third is not currently available. But soon TM. Soon TM. Should be, what, like 30 minutes out, 40 minutes out, something like that? Need a third? We have a guy coming in like 30, 40 minutes. He was just finishing up his other hour. You can join, no problem. If you'd like to, then. I'd hate to, like, force you to back out. Fell temp to Nuggets there? Okay, sounds good. We're on Valno 6. We're doing the cheese method, if that's cool. Can do whatever. Okay. Sounds good. We're just a bunch of fellas trying to get a ring. Okay, now you can X your lantern and I'll do mine. Perfect. Easy peasy. Mm-hmm. Easy ring piece here today, boys. Easy ring piece. Get a ring piece. I'll DMJ that next ball everyone should get a ring. And then he'll respond in Korean. What? Because he doesn't understand English. That guy don't speak English. So it should be. Two people talking to each other. No idea what the other one is saying. That's what it will be. Because Jay is not exactly in tune with technology. He doesn't know how translators work. I still often think about the clip from, I think it was G-Star in 2019, where BDO Jesus was explaining what desync is to Jay. That's one of the greatest clips ever created on the internet. I think this will be the 11th hour of Olin's for me, so we're basically due a ring. Well, it looks like Stay As is here. If you just want to X in general, I'll get you. Let me not die though. With unblock frick. Shy buffs. This is going to be interesting. Destruct is going to run out of stuff to do. And we'll see how Nova is with shy buffs, but Destruct is basically going to be waiting on cooldowns really hard. Start wet noodling. $12,000 HP. Hmm. Just basically exactly enough. Perfect. Mine is like unlimited, so there's just always stuff to do. Gotta put on PvE stuff? No worries, man. No worries. Yep. Good morning, Brewski. Happy Saturday. We're shooting some Olin's cheese. Basically, just spamming the first golem. Trying to get a ring piece. One day. It would put us in a weird spot, though. Like, if we actually did get a ring piece, I'd have to basically, like, abandon my current plan and then make a new plan, which would include creating a merch ring. It's not that big of a deal. What would the old plan be? Telescope? Yeah, so telescope into Urzekia for Roshoka requirements, and then probably like at that point we'd be doing Orbita, like Orbita Nymphmare or something like that. If I got the Olin's piece, then we need Ash Forest, Upper Sakraya, Paddocks. So it like kind of throws a wrench in everything. Or enough, might try BDO again. Uh-oh. Getting bored, so you might try forehead grinding. Well, if you need Nolan's party, I got you. Branch grinding do be better than doing nothing? It sure do. It sure do. Yeah, so like an Olin's piece would mean making less money initially, but then making more money later, which would be kind of nice. Get to do the Academy. The Academy is so worth it, man. It's so worth it. Got 20k Kaffers now, so I need second pen Blackstar offhand, and then I'll be about 10% of the way to help at Olin's. Nah, it's not that serious, man. It's only 1490 Kama is the cap, and like honestly, like you don't even need to be at the cap. You can get carried a little bit. But the Kaffers are tough, man. That's a tough little roadblock. So nice that it's over. You find out what class though, because I don't want to do high APM anymore. Guardian. Awakening Witch. What else? Scholar. These are all good options. 1130 right now. Get a nice upgrade for sure. Yeah, that'd be sick, man. Maybe go back to Lawn. Lawn would be a good choice as well. Decent class. I haven't played Suck Lawn in quite a few years, but I'm sure it's decent. The whole news about my progress to 160 bill. Uh-oh. Did you do some more gambling? Did you throw some more money away? Oh. Got a leaf. And I got Pen Charizard Rings, Belt, Hex Nex, and Pen Sovereign Awakening. That's not a bad place. Not a bad place to start. Pen Sovereigns are super good. Pen Charizards are kind of like whatever. A little bit of filler temporarily. Probably keep the Karazaws and buy Pendebas. That's what I would do for sure. Before I knew it, I bought 2 Tet Debo belts. You're just a gambler at heart, man. It's okay. You can admit it. It's okay. Is that 158 billion silver when I bought them? Back down to 107 after I bought them. You were so close, man. You were like, you were close enough to smell the finishing line. You're like, I don't feel like being there. And you just tossed it. Unfortunate. What all do you get from the Academy? You get 2 free Pen Black Stars. And a bunch of crons, basically. Like, tons of crons. 7 offhand and main hands. Well, if you have 20,000 Kafras, yeah, you'll get your offhands. But if you just click the deer icon, you can kind of like scroll through. On the bottom left, there's 2 reward categories. The top one is the combat. That's the main one that you want to do. That's like a bunch of Black Star hammers. That's a free Pen Black Star. That's a Tet Black Star. That's a guaranteed upgrade stone. So basically you get 1 free Pen Black Star, 1 Tet Black Star with a guarantee stone for a pen, and 11 hammers for Black Star. Like Black Star specific hammers, so you get a very good chance at a 3rd one. And then some miscellaneous stuff, like some stones and crons and things like that. Just sell the extra Pen Black Star. If you don't need it, yeah. Like if you're full sovereign at that point, yeah, you would just sell it. Another leaf. Got Pen Black Star main hand and offhand and Sovereign Awakening. Yeah, yeah. So you're set. You're like guaranteed full sovereign. So like what I would say is use your 11 hammers, and if you don't get the Black Star to pen, just abandon it. Because it wouldn't be worth spending money on crons to finish it. You have 6 pity? Oh, you'll guarantee the other one. Yeah, it's free then. Yeah. Definitely just make it and sell it. You'll be all set. Free like 18, 20 bills, something like that. You decide on a decent class, know what to enhance, Main Awakening. Yeah, that do be the struggle, man. Which one? Which one? Best classes right now are Suck Wiz Witch, Suck Ninja, Wukong, Suck DK, Scholars up there. Lots of good classes. Breaking Sork has been fun, but the APM is is that post Sork changes? Because Awakening Sork now is like pretty low APM. It's like medium low. Suck Sork is like quite high, but Awakening Sork is actually pretty chill now. There's a new combo. Crystal Precise Destruction? No. No. Got both of them. Second one actually succeeds. My first Pendevo and BDO since they released. Okay, okay. It was looking rough, and now it's looking more positive there, Toaster. That's good. You really got me to one click more, so instead of sitting on the silver, I buy Crown Stones. Yeah, fair enough, man. Waking do be a wheelchair? Yes, sir. That's one thing you won't get past. Is Waking Sork is a wheelchair. Grab more chicken and rice real quick. Good, good. More chicken. More rice. Any luck so far there, Destruct? Or Says? You guys getting anything nice? I only have 3 leaves so far. 2 frags? I got nothing. Sitting at 500 mil on the tracker. 0 leaves? It's like hitting protein goal is annoying. Then I looked at how much 3 chicken breasts have. Yes, sir. Giga protein. And if you get tired of chicken, turkey. Turkey's a very good alternative. 804 mil with Agrosite now. Yeah, not too bad, huh? Like, it's definitely worse than just doing it the normal way, but it's not that much worse for money. And it's like, it's better chance at the ring, right? So, give up a little bit of money to roll more in the ring. I think that's worth. Or tuna? Yeah, I don't like fish, personally, so I'm very anti-fish. But yeah, tuna works too. A lot better than expected. Yeah, that was Talon and I did 2 hours just duo. Super late yesterday, and it was actually not that bad. It was kind of our philosophy as well, as it was way better than we thought it would be. I was 3 tapped. All my phone got armor to try. I set my offhand, so I'm sitting at 263, 428. Man, you're more geared than me now. That's crazy. You're juiced. I'm only 263 with distos. It's a 4th leaf, boys. 4 leaves. 34 pounds of rice. That's so much freaking rice, man. How are you gonna eat that much rice? Alright, Mr. Olin. It's time. It's time for the ring. Put a ring on somebody. Put a ring on somebody. Got a precise. Yay. One day when you could do Arzekia, I guess you probably already could do Arzekia. Then you'll be able to get some money out of those. I just gotta get this stupid telescope done and then we'll be set. Living in Arzekia. I have more AP though? I thought you had 364. Yeah, but that's what Distas. I'm 364 with Distas and the like server Sangoon buff thing. Do do do. We gotta get Joe Jonas to dance in a leotard for us to the Beyonce song. That's another clip on the internet that I like a lot. I'm a boomer, man. That clip's got to be 20 years old at this point. I'm a freaking boomer. Home, you have audio, got a sandwich from the butcher, and I got sugar-free Monster Energy I've never tried before. Huge. Sounds like a good day. Sounds like a good friggin' day. I did something crazy today as well. And you'll never even guess what it is. It's so crazy, you'll never even guess what it is. Jealous of the monster right now? Same. Same. Did you sleep? Well, aside from that. In fact, I slept so much that I missed stream and guild bosses. Glimmer's Piece? No, sir. Soon TM. Soon TM. No, sir, Buff, we have the same AP? Yeah, and you have more DP than I do, because I have to have distos. But you know, I'm pretty close to another ring, so then we'll be up another 5 AP. Sounds like you needed it. I did like 18 hours, man. It was crazy. And at some point in there, I woke up, grinded an hour of DSR, and then went back to bed, and I don't remember doing it at all. But the trackers, the proof is in the tracker, man. On my tracker, it shows that I did an hour of DSR. It's so weird. Pog, do you get something nice? You get something nice? What'd you get? What you get? Monster right now would be great. If only. Maybe it was Mario? I don't know. Burned my Agris. Didn't get anything. Classic. Pog for the sugar-free monster guy. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Man, maybe I'll have to stop at the gas station on the way into work. Get me a sugar-free monster. The sandwich slaps. If I recall, ages ago, you got a sandwich from a butcher, and I think that particular sandwich you didn't like. But hey, now you got a good one. Same butcher? Different sandwich, though. I see. Mm-hmm. Sleeping, then I got up to get some water and saw you streaming. Oh, I see. So we're inhibiting your sleep? Is that what you're saying? Did you at least get some water? Gosh, she's a method I'm actually really enjoying solos. Hey, nice. Nice. Got the water, plenty of sleep? Okay, good, good. Would have guessed tanking 80% of the Olm fight mechanics would make it fun in solo. I don't even know how much 80% is. Fishing Professional 6. Imagine being that new to the game. You're just getting Professional 6 fishing. crazy. Must be a new account for somebody. Only real challenge is the final phase, head phase. Hey, like a Nova? Nova's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Does the trick. It's not like insanely good, but it's not bad at all. On my 2 bill right now, I'm at 760 mil. And 4K trash. Fish for like 4 hours, get the lower tier blowpipe. One raid, instantly discarded. Brick. I was like, is Al Heal the only place I would use it? It's so chill. Yeah, it's like medium low APM, I'd say. Pretty tanky. It'd be great if they would fix the issue with like low minions, but outside of that, I mean, it does plenty good DPS wise. Rotation is long enough that you don't feel like you're going to run into yourself. Even with shy buffs, it's fine, so it's pretty nice. It's comfy, I'd say. Comfy for sure. Am I asking himself a Dragonheart wand? I have to show him the way of Leaking Chambers. And then Mario will have a T-bow. And then I'll be able to borrow the T-bow. So I sort of will have a T-bow. And it'll be a good time. I'll know you borrowed if you join us at Cox. I mean, I could stand in the Guardian room and go get hit by him over and over again, get more points. I could do that. The little statue thing. I did an quest today. So I feel like you guys will be proud of me. I was working on some more editing and occasionally would look over and click. Got a whole quest done. Another precise? Somebody's getting all the luck. What the heck? Where's my luck? You tithe farm 60 for farming. Next, upgrade the boat. Oof. Hello, Viazi. Good morning. Good morning. Just doing some Olin's cheese. Cheese and some Olin's. Maybe get a Merchant piece. That'd be Pog. That'd be sick. Also, we failed 2 more clicks on the offhand, so, you know, That puts us at 79 consecutive fails in a row. Pretty good. Shooting for 100, I guess. I don't know. Lucky number 80. That's what we said about 77, man. If 80's lucky, I should just buy a Tet Debo. Swing the Tet Debo. Thoughts? But then we won't hit our goal, so it's tough. No and yes. I'm getting conflicting information here. One of you says no, one of you says yes. Not again. I will say yesn't. Okay, we have one no, we have one yes, we have one yesn't. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, if I spend 30 bill, there is pretty much zero chance I make the pre-order by the end of the month, so probably won't do that. We got to achieve our goal, boys. It's actually like a number 93. Sticking with it. So we have 14 more clicks to do. Brother. Terrible. Mm-hmm. Three a.m. already. Holy. 2 hours left. And I'll have to abandon you guys. Unfortunate. I might make it up to 120 bill though. We're at 117, so we're getting close, man. The Debos need to come down though. They are not currently reducing in price. Look at this, 170 still. Absolutely ridiculous. Hopefully they come on down to like the 160, 155 range, something like that. Too friggin' expensive. What'd you do with your pen boss gear? Just vendor it? I still have it. It's just on random characters. I don't know if you even can vendor it. Not sure. Does it have a vendor value? Let's take a peek. Yeah, it doesn't even have vendor value. Oh my gosh, I'm almost full on weight. Doo-doo. As an expert in basketball, do you think the Lakers will make it to the finals? Which city is the Lakers from? LA? Are they playing in LA? And also, is it even basketball season? Some games are in LA. Okay. Are they facing off against the Floridian Flowriders for the semifinals? It's the playoffs? Does that mean like a tournament? I think those didn't make it to the playoffs. Okay, that means they'll probably win then. They'll probably win. If the Floridian Flowriders aren't in, somebody's got to win. Why not be the LA Lakers? They just got to score a field goal with their cricket ball bat, and they'll have it. Take time off. Their 9 to 5s play basketball with the boys. Middle school team was called the Lakers. So it's Sirkson's middle school team going up against, I guess because the Floridian Flowriders are out, maybe they have a chance. Was your middle school class tall, Sirkson? Are they tall? You can get a foul if you bring the bat into the game. No, you gotta hide it under your kilt. That's part of the game. The ref can't see your bat hidden under your kilt. Pretty funny watching them right now. 2 star players are injured, so 41-year-old LeBron James has to carry their team. Is he carrying their team? No refs, just judges? It's just the police. It's just the police there. And if you show your bat under your kilt, then they just arrest you. And that's basketball. 3-0 against the Rockets. Well, I don't know about you, but if I had to play basketball against a Rocket, I'd probably lose. So. Depends on who built the rocket, I guess. Ron James' son, Bronny James, is also on the Lakers. Okay, can I ask a question? Why do celebrities and pseudo-celebrities have the most ridiculous and stupid names for their children? Is that like a publicity play so that they stay relevant in the famousness for longer? He's a junior, so LeBron James is actually Bronny James. Bronny James Sr. And he's so embarrassed of his actual name that he tells everybody to call him LeBron. Makes sense. Makes sense. LeBron James is also part of that team. That's double funny, but my middle school is in Ohio, where he's from. That, come to find out, that's why he's on the Lakers. That's why he's part of the Lakers still. It's because he played for the Lakers in middle school in Ohio. Good old LeBronny James. Coach called Steve Kerr. Don't look up his son's name. Well, it can't be worse than Kanye Northwest East South. You know, Rick Erickson. That's crazy. Bronny is LeBron. Ye old LeBronny James. Son's name is Nick and his last name... Oh, I see. I see. Not very well thought out. Pretty sad. Like they couldn't see that coming. There's a skit from Key and Peele about that. More odd names. You'd think that, like, the doctors would be able to veto certain names, or at least, like, a judge later on when they're getting the birth certificate put together. You think they could, like, veto certain names, but I guess not. Can't sail in peace in Australis. People keep calling out my name there. Well, I mean, if you didn't have such a... Such a unique name. Certain names you can't put down here. I mean, that used to be a thing in the US. There was like some like consideration, like there are certain things you just couldn't name your child, but I guess that's just out the window as long as you have enough money. You just have to be rich and then you can name your child Northwest, East, South. It's already been an hour? Yes, sir. We cruising. We cruising. Remember my hardcore name, right? Yeah, Death's Bussy. I remember that. How could you forget? You remember my hardcore name? Don't know if I ever saw your hardcore. Well, it's not hardcore anymore, I'll tell you that. Definitely gulp my seed and both of my nuts. That's the real end game of old school. It's just the name. Mm-hmm. Five leaves? I also have 5 leaves. Bum. 6 leaves and 2 fragments. What the heck? I have 5 leaves and 1 fragment. We're all getting scammed. 3 fragments. Well, I just need like a earring or a merch ring piece. Something. What do I do on the side while playing video? You foot pedal agility until you blow out your knee. And you have to stop foot pedaling agility. So you can only actually make it to 96 agility. So you woke up, saw the title, you missed Guild Boss, you slept through them. Also, for a time you missed Guild Boss, don't really think you actually missed them because you can't go to the first week due to being an apprentice. I have been in this guild for like well over a month, and I've made the last 4 consecutive weeks of Guild Bosses. So I missed regular Guild Bosses, and I missed hard mode Guild Bosses, which I haven't missed since I've been in the guild. But yeah, I slept through stream, and then I slept through Guild Bosses as well. I basically slept like 18 hours or something. And if that's any testament to like how little sleep I normally get, like that's usually what happens is I'll just really not sleep much for many, many days in a row, sometimes like weeks in a row, and then I'll crash really hard. And it just like I try to sleep, it just doesn't do anything, you know? What if that headache from yesterday had taken you out? Yeah, it was like the headache was actually like an aneurysm or something. Instant death. I do wonder sometimes. Yeah, I've just slept. And then I guess I woke up somewhere in the middle and did an hour of DSR and then went back to bed. Because I have an hour of DSR yesterday. Which is kind of odd, but... Sleep grinding? I don't remember doing it, so... It was something. I don't know. But I burned my Agris. Didn't get anything special. Must have gone back to bed. And we're up to 117 bill, so... Sleepwalk grinding be so useful until you wake up and you realize that you lost 12 crystals. Because you only think that you're grinding effectively. But you're just like swinging at nothing because you can't actually see what's happening, probably. I don't know. Just punching a tree. Yeah. You're just like comboing a tree for like 2 hours. That'd be funny. Mm-hmm. Taking some damage. Alright, sir, I think it's time for a ring. That was a leaf, not a ring. Close, though. Like watching the streamers basically pass out in their chair and jolt awake 30 minutes later and realize they've been grinding asleep, just doing the combo and moving instinctually. Yeah, man, you get enough time of like doing the same thing over and over and over again forever, and you just don't even think about it. And streamers are like a little bit unique in that they train to not look at their screen. So you are just like fully training the muscle memory, not just on the combo, but also on like positioning. And so I could see being able to just fully brain dead it. I'll start doing challenge mode talks, but I feel like I should wait until Fang is highly recommended for like 4 rooms. Gotta do some TOB then. Finally finish all the adventure logs. Huge. Huge. If I were to do 5,000 TOB, I'd still not have the Fang. Just based on your luck. It's pretty funny. Based on that it doesn't drop there? Oh, I meant TOA and I said TOB. Why do they all have the same friggin' acronyms, basically? You know what I meant. You could have filled the gap there. Mhm. Maybe it would be smart to just temporarily make a Awakening Witch and just do that for just have like an easy way to do Loma bosses and stuff. Since I'm not really like locked into a tag, I think doing something that'd be easy for Loma bosses would be nice. Can soon cut magic trees. Huge. Huge. Mm-hmm. Good ring, Mr. Olin. Good ring. I got 88 wood cutting, started doing redwoods with the Dragon Axe special and Liper. I got logs for 99 fletching. Varlamore fletching is so good, man. So good, it's comfy. Would you unblock, lady? Thank you. Thanks for fletching. Also isn't bad spot to be at. Not too bad. Where does one get a Dragon Axe? Gaganoth Kings? We gotta call up Mario. Mario. Who's getting it? Either super rare drop a Wintertod, you can get a DKs. Gotcha. We need Mario to get a Dragon Axe. Mario. Where's Mario at? He's got a fire cape now. He can go back. He also already has a dragon axe? He didn't even tell me. What? Told you and me? Oh, did I just like skip over it mentally? We'll do the old brain skip. Put in group chat as well. I gotcha. I did the brain skip. Can I just do Rex only? Suckering's really only worthwhile reading anyway. You got the creepy Tangia dungeon. First I'll need to kill Torag though. Yes, vengeance. Vengeance. Gib ring. Gib. Frick. What's one of the things I need to do? Something I don't want to do. Welcome to video games in 2026. I'm gonna go start the Solar Axe grind right now. That's scary. I'm gonna need crossbow upgrade, oak plate, and a range weapon upgrade. So not the T-bow. Oh, mage weapon upgrade. Okay. Well, you just gotta go get the Tunic and Shadow, and you're good. Just go get the Shadow, man. It was actually worse at Leviathan than a rune crossbow. You gotta call up PA, tell him to balance. Hello? You went 9 times average for that T-bow. It better be good. Tell him to buff your specific T-bow. Spooned on the T-bow. If you didn't pull it from the first one, it doesn't count. The 4 items vessels have 13 now, and it was like what, 1 in 33 for a T-bow or something. So you actually got lucky on the T-bow. Does that pay for your unluckiness? Also, you've gotten a lot of items lately. In the last like 2 weeks, you got juiced. Got juiced. The luck is averaging out. What's happened to getting shot ages ago? Well, you got him now. That's what counts. I was thinking of AFKing Brutal Black Dragons with the T-bow. Out of Rune arrows to shoot. Cool to get the Visage. Could be one of your AFK activities. I won't have time to do a third hour, by the way, boys. So the end of this one will have to be where I end for Olin's. About 37 minutes or so. So yeah, the person was coming. I was just filling in. Yeah, I guess maybe he decided not to. I'm not sure. He had never done it before. And I don't want to like pressure him or anything. It's kind of my idea for him to come, so it's all good. No worries. Put a ring on it, Mr. Olin. It's time. It's like the 14th hour. It's time for a ring, but you... Yep. That's a lot of rocks in one little area. frick. If I can get the first pen black star before pity, so I'd have a lot of taps on another. Good luck, man. Good luck. Easy one click. Easy one click. Imagine having the ring piece or some paint. Yeah. 7 out of 15. I guess the good news is, worst case, you have all the black stars you need. Can hardly complain about that. I'm gonna start doing Muspa, upgrade my imbued heart. Ye old Muspa. Muspa. You know what I should do? And I know that like this is gonna sound crazy. I should start another hardcore. So that I can die to Torag again in 6 months. That's what I should do. I just grind too much, man. I just frickin' grind too much. So we don't do anything else. All my black stars plus 13 bill from selling 1 pen. Big money. How many Caphras can you buy with 13 bill? Probably like 5k? 4k? Guy's called Foreskin Thief here. Uh-oh. I should name my new hardcore Soon Torag Loot. Lol. $53.71. That's pretty good. A little over a quarter. Also, your Olvia Academy tokens, the green ones in the Managed Currency tab, you can buy another like 1,000 plus Caphras with those tokens. Pretty good. Here's the name Soon Not Hardcore is available. Do I take on your legacy? I'd have to live for 2 years. 2.5 years to take on your legacy. That just means I'd have to just not play for 2.5 years and then we're good, but just not die to stupid stuff. We can actually put it to use and die. Hopefully not to Torag though. If I die to something else, fair enough, but to Torag. How early can I go to Crab, you think, without dying? Like 20s? 20s in Iron Simi? Level 3? You just go kick the Crab. How would you even get there without a fairy ring? I don't know. Charter, I guess? Walk? Can't do the quest to unlock birds either, because that would kill you, so only option is to walk. Yeah, so I guess you do the Varlamore unlock, then you get to Varlamore, and then you walk to that guy that does the boat thing. That's like north of the ice place. Then you just AFK crab for the next 9 months. The screen had flashing red below 4 HP because he maxes like a 1. Yeah, for sure. Oh, whoops. You guys are just standing there like, why isn't he canceling the lantern? And I'm just not even looking at my screen. You know, if I had that flashing red screen, that would have saved me initially. But I didn't have it. Parkour that died doing full Darox at crab. Still really funny to me. So risky, man. Just assumed a max 0. You assumed wrong. Classic. I don't know why, like, you'd be a hardcore with any amount of gear and just assume things. You're in pain? Uh-oh. Already in pain? Did you fail a bunch of clicks? See, my internet would never be stinky. There I'm at Demonic Grills with disconnect screen. Well, you assumed wrong, sir. My internet is often stinky. History, then the game pulled up the wrong quest and sent me back to Velia. Nice. Classic. Let's bring an escape crystal. Here, it also killed me the other day without it. That's something that I'll have to start carrying around. I never bothered with an escape crystal. And I made it as far as I did. It probably would have saved my life as well. But, you know, never ran one before. I'll do barrels once I have microtransaction done. I know that means mage training arena. Put a ring on it, Olin. Put a ring on someone. We're all deserving. Right here. Ring. Bam. Frick. Bones of Peaches never went back. 3 bill? I'm at 1.8. Maybe we'll make a witch after this. Get it up to the skip part. I think it could be comfy to just sit on a witch for a while. Till the new class comes out anyway. See if it's like a dark magic gunner. That'd be so sick. That'd be so sick. Choose a gun lancer class. Those are dope. Like Monster Hunter gun lance. That'd be kind of sick. That'd be pretty cool. I do think a dark magic gunner would be interesting though. Like a spell shot. You know what I mean? Like summon guns. I don't think I'll have summon guns, but think like Thork abilities, like the dark purple, but coming out of a gun, right? It's like a magic, like he casts magic with his gun. Be kind of cool. We'll see though, man. Like there's no indication of that other than there's a tariff symbol in the teaser. And that's where the Sorks come from, is tariff. That doesn't mean it means anything. It's just, there's like a little revolver looking thing. A weird like book type, maybe like container with a gem on it, and the tariff symbol. So he could be a cheeky dark magic gunner, which would be cool. Gibbering Golem. Frick. Hope he's not an Ascension class. It'll definitely be an Ascension class. Definitely. I think the ship has pretty much sailed on Awakening in Succession. Okay, Mr. Golem. Gib. Frick. Mm-hmm. 18 minutes left. Yep. Yep. Three Elton pieces? I'm so mad. You're mad at 3 Elton pieces? Hello? I get us lucky, but I want to be done. You don't have a Vodkin? Holy. Holy. It's like a 14-hour average for a Vodkin. How do you not have a Vodkin? I've been here for 25 hours, and you have 3 Eltons in 25 hours and no Vodkin? So you're double the average for a Vodkin, and you're... What even is the math on that? Like 12 times lucky? On an Elton? Something crazy like that? Crazy. So I pity everything. The classic. Ah, man. Well, good luck with your Vodkin. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. $150K till 86 rune crafting. Soon TM. Soon TM. On my Awakening Sovereign to go. 21 out of 35. Well, Mr. Cookie, I have failed 79 consecutive clicks. So good luck. Good luck. Yo, Limbo Box? Crazy. You're friggin' rich. You're friggin' rich. I got nothing. Nothing. No rings. No nothing. No earrings. That's good. You got spooned enough. On what? What are you talking about? Got spooned at Torag? I got fed a spoon at Torag. Force fed. Got a leaf. $10 left, boys. 4.5 bill. I just passed 2 bill. I just passed 2 bill. Quick taps on Salve Waking. See how bad it can go. One bangs it. Went on 24th. Easy game. Not even hard. Because same with the Waking class. I mean, Hex isn't that serious anyway, so like, if you wanted to go Succession, you could. It's not that serious. I think Awakening classes tend to be a little bit more thought out. Look at sword again, see if I find a new combo. Choices Discord has it. I could probably like screen grab it and drop it to you if you want. Yeah, I gotcha. Give me a minute. I can actually drop you the video that was made on the combo. There you go. Restart changes were 2024. Yeah, basically. But the combo is like not high APM or anything. I would say it's medium low. Patience crystal? You're making all the freaking money, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're going right for the Visage at Brutal Dragons. I'd also get 2 million crafting XP and 3.5 mil prayer XP. Ooh. Obtain knowledge. We got like 5 minutes left, something like that. Have a Fawn God armors, or what's the census there? You basically don't want to make Tri, because Tri is very, very expensive to make. Making Tet isn't that bad, but it's not great. Dad Lovin, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Basically, like, the math is that making Tet from Tri is about the same as the cost. Making Tri from Duo is more than the cost, so you just buy those ones. That's the math. If you're a spreadsheet gamer, then BDO Workshop is the place for you. BDOworkshop.com. It's got all the math. Tap Trez Tech, consider buying the Trez. Yeah, I would definitely buy the tries, or maybe even just skip the try and buy the tet from the duo. And then the tets can be exchanged into Adana armor. Pretty good. Tap tets to pen. I mean, if you want to spend $50,000. All I heard was 50-50. Yeah. 50-50 that you need a second mortgage. I don't know. I don't actually know the cost if you were to try and like buy it. I don't know. This will probably be the last golem, I suppose. So easy double, triple ring piece drop. What if we each get a ring piece on this golem? That'd be sick. That'd be sick. Mayfair. No ring piece. Brick. Brick. Good couple hours there, though. How do we do? Results loading. It's thinking. Okay, we made 2.4 before tax, 2.2 after. Destruct made 5.1 because he got all the drops. We basically, as usual, funneled Destruct somehow. He got all the riches. Classic. I got basically 0 rare drops. So 1 limbo, 6 frags, 2 precise, 1 patience, 9 leaves. I got 1 precise, 1 fragment, 8 leaves, nothing else. Nothing. Got a whole heap of dookie. Whole heap of dookie. But thank you guys for the party. One day we'll get Nolan's piece. I banned him from the stream, stole the streamer client. Definitely stole something. Stole all the RNG. Frick. I don't think we'll even quite make it to 120 bill. That's how unlucky we got. Where's the well at? What's down here, right? Bam. Ooh, look at her. I think we're still on track, though, for the goal. Disgusting. Disgusting. Time is this? 4:20, lol. $4.20. That's just $12.20? No, sir. It's $4.20. Literally $1.5 billion away because we aren't destruct and we didn't get super carried. Sometimes it'd be that way. Three base Debo. $12.20 can't confirm. Look at this. Look at this right here. $4.21. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Big stream delay. Just an 8-hour stream delay. Is government trying to confuse you? So what you're saying is I get off work in an hour and a half instead of 9.5 hours? Pre-recorded. There's a guy that did that one time. There's like a murder suspect. I don't think he's a suspect, actually. I think he did, in fact, murder someone. And he just streamed a video that he had recorded ahead of time. Pretty funny. Got a fake stream in GTA Vice City. Classic. He tried. Mm-hmm. $700 million Kafirs. A little bit of this, that, and the other. Joke to the pre-recorded video about the murder he was currently committing. And that's supposed to free him of suspicion. Easy duo ring. Did you smack those 3 bases to duo? That's crazy. It's crazy. Confirming he's an idiot. Yep. Broken. What's the most popular? Was he also caught on camera while technically still being live? I'm sure he was. Trying Witch? Not necessarily trying Witch, but I think we might chill on a Witch until a new class comes out. And just have some easy cheese for the Lomal bosses. Can you put an apostrophe in here? Surely not. Yep, frick. What if we just do an S? Gouda cheese. Gouda cheese. I call him Gore's throat. Gore's a little rock boy. Gore's a little rock boy that you summon. Gore's throat. Of which got tired of Lawn. I'm not tired of Lawn. It's just not like great. And so it's not something that I'm like, ooh, let's just do the boss splits with that. And it's like way more active. Holy, I have low HP with that. So I guess the idea behind the Witch is it's easy, it's good, and it's really good for boss splits. So we'll probably crutch on it until the new class. He changed clothes on the way. Genius. Skip. You say boss splits? You mean CHC10? Yeah. Yeah. The absolutely spammable PvE iframe is super nice. It actually moves you. Doo-doo-doo. Also, a free like 700 mil in weapon stones from leveling a new class. Og. We don't have time to like actually level it. You know, more accurately represents my thoughts on the developers of C8 to C10. You don't like them? You don't like it? I think I have enough AP now to do Bamboo and Changui or whatever. That's C8, so I'll have to do those as well. To equip some crystals. I don't have teleport. Okay. Jump. Did I upload that hour? I did. I think that puts us at 12 Olin's hours already, which is crazy to think about. But I think what we'll realistically end up doing is tagging a warrior to finish the telescope. It's actually super nice, a City of the Dead. That's the only place I seem to like warrior, is City of the Dead. Please try again in a moment. Keep putting my weapon away. Boss fights filled with constant one-shot abilities suck. I hate shrine bosses. MPS in the last Gladios is not really difficult. Yeah, and like once you learn where to stand, it's like totally brain dead. Completely brain dead. Start adding Night Rain bosses to BDO. They would just have one-shot mechanics though. And be buggy and less interesting. This guy animation locked, or the boss is a coke-addled hyperactive Sangoon. He does move around a lot, but it's like doable. You kind of figure it out. Now your bosses already have one-shot mechanics, at least hard ones do. That's pretty much like... So C8 and C9 Sangoon have like red circles on the one-shot abilities, and then you get to C10 Sangoon and it no longer has red circles. You just have to know. And basically all of his attacks are one-shots. You think I joined Night Rain as much as I did? Yeah, you were saying it wasn't your game. Wasn't your kind of game. Wow, we only have one TP. Should have kept C7 design, updated them for C8 to C10, not just giving them new combos and abilities. Made them one-shots. Yeah, PA doesn't really know how to do story or difficulty or anything like that. They just make grind spot. It'd be easier to tag him and grind under Gyphon. Under Gyphon, no. Under Gyphon is actually like dog water. But I'm doing the quest until I get to the skip. Until you get to the simplified quest line, because then, once you level a class, you get 125 concentrated weapon stones. So you actually make like 1 billion silver for doing it. And, of course, it gives you all of the inventory slots and all that stuff for doing it as well. So I level the class until I get to the simplified. We like run the quest line until we get to the simplified. Then I'll tag. Then I'll do Darkseekers for an hour to get to 61. And then that's that. But Gyphon Underground is pretty much just a waste of time. It's no longer good. Like, it's good XP still, but the money is so trash that you may as well just grind anywhere else. Really bad money. Thought the skip was season only? Nope. The skip is for every character now. Every single character. 5% cap kill Gyfins. Gyfins is already dead before the 5% cap. Making a bill an hour now is just a joke, man. Even at that gear level, it's just a joke. You could go to, for the same gear requirements, which is like log into the game gear requirements, you can go to J to make 2 bill an hour. For a little bit more gear than that, you can go to Hex Sanctuary and make like 2.5 to 3 bill an hour. So it's just a joke money-wise. It went from endgame spot to completely irrelevant inside of just a couple of years, so. Make you do all the area quest lines in the game again? Well, you might ask, because I think it'd be funny. You know how many times I've done the main quest line? It's got to be hundreds. It's got to be hundreds. I'm good. Just make you read all the text and watch all the cutscenes. They definitely try on the cutscenes. They try, that's for sure. Like this one, for example. All the way at the end, it quizzes you, and if you fail, it resets the character back to level 1. The start of the story. What story? What story are we talking? Try to make them good or force you to watch them? I think the answer is clear. They force you to watch them. So we have a girl that cried a river and drowned the whole world. That is a... You're showing your age, Brewski. You're showing your age. And you got to look at all the AFK fishers. PA's like, look at how many people aren't playing our game. And here's Valia. And then we talk to Hans. Skip again. Talk to Alustin. Crossroads Simplified. Okay, should be able to just go straight to... Wait, maybe I have to talk to him first. Nope, okay. Straight to Fugar. Get my age every time I go to work. I hear you, man. We talk to ye olde Fugar. We have officially skipped. Now we're ready to receive leveling. So now we jump to Ulukiter. The plan still remains, though, if I get my ring order before I get the telescope piece, I'm going to tag a warrior. And we're going to go to City of the Dead. But in the meantime, I can at least like level up the witch. Get it woke. Okay. It's 440. I have to go very soon. Friggin' work. Friggin' jobs. What do you got on you? A little bit of cash. A little bit of cash. Ooh, 4 scale pieces as well. One more and we get 500 mil. Pretty good. Ugh. Yawning already and the day hasn't even started yet. It's a bad sign. Okay, I have potentially 64,000 more Olin's paint. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't have any black stones actually. And I don't have enough time to do any more grinding, so let's clear out our little black spirit safe here. Get all the free stuff. Kabua fragment sold. 700 mil from 120 bill, which puts us at, I need like 38 bill in 5 days. We need 7.6 bill a day. When I started this, what, 4 days ago, it was 12.7 bill per day. So we're getting ahead of the game here. Despite missing guild bosses today, we're getting ahead of the game here. It's pretty good. We'll open these. Oh, I have this other box as well. This will have a Garmoth heart in it for sure. In fact, let's just grab our Garmoth heart really quick because it definitely has one. Frick. Gosh dang it. What else we got? Dice box. One of these, one of these. Yeah, that's about all we got. I have some cash in there. $49 sharps, so 10% of a click. $300 to go, and then we'll get another Alkstone click. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to the Debo, man. Unfortunately, they're still like super high in price. They haven't crashed as hard as I would hope they would have. So we might need more than I anticipated. The idea was to have a 155 bill order, which a week ago was pretty solid until they forgot to give out the rewards, and now they're up more. So 155 bill isn't like as serious anymore. So maybe like 160 would be better. They are kind of coming back down. It's just not happening that fast. Why don't you just ask PA to put like 50 of them on the market? Because PA no listen. PA no listen to small creator. Hopefully by the time you order, it's better. It should be. They are coming down. Slow but sure. Slow but sure. Just be a bigger creator. That is the goal. It's not really working, but it is the goal. One day. Whoops, I accidentally used my horse buff. Classic. Classic. Alright, well. Well. Shucks, we're close, man. We're close. Ideally, these boxes give me an Olin's piece. That would be insane. I would love that very much. And yeah, I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. Definitely on track to hit the goal, so that's good news. Try being as obnoxious as people and start harassing people outside. Here, that's a good way to get viewers on Kick. You just got to do the, whatever that one guy's name is. I don't even know. I'm just not obnoxious as a person, and also I'm unable to yell. The volume at which I talk right now requires me to have quite a lot of gain on my microphone, and also is the maximum volume that I can talk. If I try to yell, nothing comes out. So, I don't know what to tell you, man. That's probably due to many, many years of not really talking very much. But here we are. Whoa, these are up in price. Okay. Hello, Sphere. Good morning. Thank God we have megaphones for that. How much is a megaphone? What's good Pen Blackstar stack again? 200? Probably not. I think a 200 stack is worth more than a Pen Blackstar right now. Oh, they're only $30 for a cheap one. A good one is $200. It's pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. 160, 180. Yeah, I mean you're pretty unlikely to get it though. Like you're far more likely to hit pity than you are to succeed, so it's probably worth using like a 200 stack. I don't know. Best Complexar stack is $20 on the market. Yeah, he's using his free hammers to make one to sell. If it goes, he gets to sell it, I think. Also, anybody want to sell me these 3 Forest Pathwagon items? I have max orders in on all of them. I think I should. I'll go 14 out of 15 with the free hammers. Yeah, in which case, like, maybe it's worth mathematically to buy the crons to finish it and then sell it. Because, like, yeah, you won't make 20 bill, but you'll still make some money. How much is a click anyway? Like 36. I think it's like 36.50 or something. Cost you 11 bill. Jeez, that's expensive. 36.70. Yeah, I guess like at that point you just raw dog it, right? To hit the pity, and then you get it back to Tet for way less crons. Because it's only 500 crons to cron the Tet. And then you guarantee it. I don't know. It's more gambling, but it's a lot of crons. That's so expensive. Okay, well, unfortunately, I don't have time to do anything else. So we may as well call it here. I'll grab some breakfast and then race to work is basically the plan. We should be back tomorrow night, I believe. What is today? Saturday. Yeah, we should be back tomorrow night at the same time as today. And hopefully we'll be a lot closer to 130 bill by then. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how things go. But we're closing in, man. Definitely, I think the goal to have the double order by the end of the month is super achievable. So that'll be nice. And then after that, we will be working on a Tet armor piece, either the chest or the helmet. Not sure which. We'll go from there. But thank you guys for being here today. Thank you for the follows as well. And I will see you guys tomorrow.